Alright, let's just go live and have some fun with this, huh? Ugh, I'm dripping. Oh no, I'm dripping. Let's put this on the floor. I'll move this further away from the keyboard. There we go. Don't like the idea of that dripping a bit much. Right, I'm gonna post this in my friend Discord, I think, before we start. Cool. Let me quickly make sure the sounds are okay. Sounds are okay. Yeah, seems alright. Pretty much the same as it was last time I streamed this. Alright, so, I have been playing a fair amount of this in my own time. I've wanted to stream it, but I've just not had the time. Today, my tabletop group cancelled, so I've had the time to do this instead. So that's what we're going to do. I'll go through what I've got so far. We got Skylar, obviously. Phoenicia, I've not really bothered with her since the tutorial. Stellar, I found her recently. She's the Sturs. We got Dorian, who I'm friends with. Windolin. Shelly, I've just started interacting with this one. Hector is probably my favorite so far. I fucking love Hector. Prissy Plastique, probably another favorite of mine. Really, really liked her storyline. Probably one of the more me characters. We got Timothy Timepiece, who fucking hates me, and for good reason, because he's an annoying prat. We've got Art, one of my favorites. Dolly. I like Dolly, but I keep making the wrong choices with her. I'm not used to all the people in this game being so hyper-sexed. So actually, when you have a character that's a little bit more like me when it comes to this kind of thing, I'm like, oh, okay. Tally, I've just started interacting with. Not the biggest fan. Connie Soul is the real name of the other character. I forget what she was before. She's pretty good. I like how her questline goes. Geyer's great. Captain Jackus Spirit. He's okay. He's okay. He reminds me a lot of Egoraptor. I'm surprised he didn't get Egoraptor to voice him, because he just looks like Egoraptor. We got Parker Bradley, the board games. Mateo Manta. Let me just quickly make sure I've posted this in the right place. Yes. The blanket. I played that when I played the demo. I've just started his questline. One of my favorites in just terms of theme. All his questline is about, like, weird animals. You know, like, object animals. Like, a piece of string that's a snake and things like that. Mitchell Lynn. Food in your fridge. Freddy Yeti. Your fridge. Nice that we get some furry representation. Daisuke is really cool. I'm probably going to interact with him a little bit more during the stream because I want to see more of him. Copy is great. I quite like Copy. She plays more of a role than an actual dateable. In terms of, like, she feels less like a character. It feels like they kind of ignored Copy so far. I'm hoping we get to see, like, something more happens with her, because so far I'm mainly just using her to trigger Nightmare. We got Tyrell, one of my favorites so far. I really like Tyrell, probably one of the hottest characters. Dasher, one of the least inspired characters in the game so far. She's very much a stereotype. We got Jerry. I'm actually surprised by how much I ended up liking Jerry. Jerry's great. Penelope is also great. Apparently I like nerds. Mac. I liked Mac at first, but the more I've interacted with the Mac, the more I'm like, this person just comes across as an ass. Lyric's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not, like, too infused with him, but he's cool. Chance is great. Maggie is great. Winifred is okay so far. I love her accent. She's got one of the hottest voices in the game. Betty really grew on me. I think she's got one of the better quest lines in the game so far. Diana's really interesting. She's your diary. And because she's your diary, she has an identity crisis. Because she doesn't know what elements are her and what elements are, like, what you've written into her. So it's like she has a bunch of different personalities rolled into one, a bunch of different memories that don't quite connect because you don't really put that much information into your diary. It's quite good. Like, she's one of the more interesting concepts. Ben Hua ended up hating me because Ben Hua is the exact kind of character I don't like. They are hypersexed. Their entire questline requires you to basically want to use them. They're a butt plug. And it's just sex, 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 sex. And they're desperate for validation. And it's just sex, 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 sex. And the fact that they're a non-binary character as well. Like, a lot of people are going to accuse this game of being woke. A very modern audience game. But some of it could very easily be be seen as an insult, to be perfectly honest. Because one of the few non-binary characters in the game being a hypersexed asshole that is in constant need of validation, kind of funny. Teddy is pretty cute. He's just a teddy bear. Washford is... I've realized playing this game that I have a soft spot for the poetic types. Big fan of Washford. Washford is great. Drysdale, not so much. I actually tried to get them back together, but it just worked out like that. So, yeah, I think I've reached the end with those. I can't really get them back together. Henry Hoof is probably one I'm going to be interacting with. I want to know a little bit more about him. Christoph is one of my favorites so far. Out of all the characters in the game so far, he's the one I'd want in real life. I want a treadmill that motivates me. Oh, holy shit, I love Christoph. Dunk Shuttlecock, the sports equipment. Not really interested in him so far. Fantina is a bit much. Keith is fantastic. I love Keith. Bodhi Windbreaker. The man is like a big 1980s kind of thing. Some of the writing kind of rubs me the wrong way because the entire character feels like, oh, you like things from the past? Well, that's problematic. You know what I mean? But they do kind of save it as it goes on down the line, and it kind of ends up being a case of, it's like, it's fine to enjoy the past, but let's not ignore the bad sides of it, which, fair enough, that's fine. Vogan Schrapp is hilarious. He's a mousetrap. Or rat trap. Sophie is probably the character I hate the most. It's connected. There we are. There we are. We're slowly coming back. Jesus Christ. Okay, are we back? Yeah, okay, we're back. Sophie here, one of the least thought out characters in the game. I kind of hate her. She's a dominatrix, and it's all like degradation and shit like that, and I hate that. I do not understand anyone getting off on being treated like shit. I am not a fan of that. I really hate it, and I found her interactions to be really uncomfortable. We'll be doing some of this in the stream, I think, because I just kind of want to showcase how bad this is. Because unlike the rest of the game gives you absolutely no options to not adhere to her bullshit. You never at any point get a chance to say, actually, no, I don't consent to this. No, I don't want you to own me. Which is pretty crappy. I'm not gonna lie, like, they really dropped the ball on her because this is something they do quite well throughout the majority of the game. But for her, they really dropped the ball. And I just find her content really uncomfortable. There's something about the joke characters a lot of the time, like this one, the charm characters or whatever that is, that a lot of them, like, Vogan's fine, Brody's fine, okay, maybe not a lot of them. Isn't that Bugplug one of them as well? Isn't the Buttplug one of them? Yeah. Now, there's something about that specific kind of character which I tend to not like a lot of them. I think once I go through the game, I'll probably rank all of them as well at some point. But the game doesn't give you any options whatsoever in terms as to back out. Now, I kind of get it in terms of concept because she's a safe. So it's a case of, safe word, and so on and so forth. But also, like, she's kind of lock and key, you know, everything inside. I was kind of hoping that it would translate to her, like, this is a role that she's playing and she thinks she needs to play. And you can kind of, like, break away those walls and get to know the real her. I was hoping that would be where it would go. But no, she is literally just a dominatrix. She is one of the most cut and dry, zero thought characters in the game. Which is a shame because most of them are really well done. I really don't like her. There's a reason why some of these characters hate me, and it's because I hate them, and I wasn't playing ball with their bullshit. Where's the cat? Where the fuck is the cat? This prick. Timothy Timepiece was my first hate. He's just a prick. He's just a self-important prick that's obsessed with time. That's it. That's his entire personality. He's a prick. And I wasn't playing ball with him. And because I wasn't playing ball with him, he ended up hating me. Same thing for the butt plug. Their entire personality is please validate me and please use me. That's it. That's their entire personality. And I wasn't playing ball with that. So, no. They ended up hating me. So, some of these characters, you kind of have to kind of just enable them. And in order to get the good ending with them, right? Like, you just have to enable them. There are some mentally broken people, and you have to just enable them to get them the good endings. But let's just get through the rest of this, then we'll go around. Like, see who else we got. Holly's one of my favorite characters. I really like her quest line. Nightmare I'm doing now. I love her so far. She's got one of the hottest voices in the game. Real big fan of her so far. Like, really interesting, a lot of fun. Reggie pops up when somebody hates you. I've got like 3 people to hate me, I think, so far, so that's why he likes me. Mikey Transaction I've not really interacted with much, and Lucinda Loving is interesting. Her whole character is that she's DLC. So she doesn't interact with any of the characters properly. Like, there's a whole bit with Dorian, where she's insulting Dorian, and Dorian's talking back, but he has no voice acting because she was added late. You know, this is also why she's the most hypersex character, in, like, she's the most traditionally attractive character in the game, because she's kind of one note, but then you realize she's not one note, she's playing a character. Her entire character's meant to be this kind of like hypersexed, kind of like porn character, and then you can break through her walls and you can realize, no, she's not that, she's playing a character. But she feels like as if she doesn't have that role, then she has nothing. She has no value, she has no friends, she can't talk with anyone because she was added late in the game. It gets so meta and it's really, really, really good. So that's enough of the bullshit. Let's go around and talk to a few people. We'll continue on with Nightmare. So, who did I want to talk with? Oh, I didn't mean to talk to Phoenicia.
Is the final look.
Okay, I guess we're talking to
Follow
Phoenicia.
the link in my bio for a full list of all the pieces.
She holds up a finger.
We need to get through her anyway.
Ooh, sorry, 1 sec. I just need to upload this real quick. There, done. Any longer and I would have missed my upload window. You know how the algorithm on Facebook is. If you
The bathroom looks like there's a bunch of eggs on the top there.
Your viewership.
Yeah, I'm not that addicted to social media, honey. I am not on Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, any of that shit. I left that. I'm done with that.
Woo, it's a grind, but my fans are worth it.
Is Facebook some kind of app, or?
Only the most popular social media app of all time.
Facebook? What, you didn't want to support Twitter?
It's like InstaFan, Sitter, and Knick-Knack all in one. Only better.
I'll be honest, I do prefer Facebook to the rest of them because it isn't so simplified in terms of design. So I do agree, actually, but Facebook is the better one in terms of, like, function.
No, like...
Minus the heavy censorship, so you can't fucking post anything on it.
Best parts of them into the social media platform to end all social media platforms. But it's pretty exclusive, invite only, and I don't think humans are allowed.
Okay. No humans allowed, why not?
No offense, but humans don't have the best track record. I mean, y'all invented things like taxes, and littering, ooh, and small talk.
I mean, technically, littering is creating life if we could bring the litter to life. So, we're creating you guys.
Then again, y'all made phones too, so it's not like you're all bad.
Some people would disagree with that.
I guess, since you don't have a placebook, I could share my feed with you. Fill you in on all the tea so you're not missing out.
Drama is my guilty pleasure as long as I'm not involved anyway. Maybe you should show me some of your videos sometime too. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested. If she's a content creator, I'd be interested in her content. Like, if I knew a content creator, I would be interested in what they do.
Ooh, are things heating up in here, or is it just me?
Oh, that was the romance thing. Wait, is this an OnlyFans thing, or what?
Ooh, I don't think you can see them, even with your fancy glasses. But at least I can tell you what I've been up to. Alert, temperature warning. Woo! Not again!
Wait, is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
She's overheating. If it's nothing, I don't think it will be happening again.
I'm fine! Really? It's just a faulty sensor. Forget about it.
Sounds like your internal cooling isn't working properly if you're getting too hot all the goddamn time.
Oh, huh? I do? Weird! I feel totally fine. It's probably just acting up because I did an extra hour on live. Trust me, I just need a nice hard reset and I'll be good to go. I'll catch up with you after. Try not to miss me too much.
I mean, I hope my phone doesn't fucking break. Alright, I hadn't intended on doing that. So we want to save the last one for copy. Let's see, data decks. So who we fuck? I know I want I want to talk to the her. I want to talk to Shelly. I want to talk to the Hoover. Dolly I'll probably interact with as well. So there's 3. Yeah, okay, let's do that. The shelves are over here. I actually think downstairs the bookshelf counts as Shelly as well. So let's interact with that, and if it's not, then we get a new character.
I've written it! The
Oh,
tome!
it's him! I must have clicked on the book instead of the shelves. Oh well, never mind.
Pretty heavy, but worth the effort.
God damn! That's not a goddamn novel, it's a goddamn encyclopedia. My man wrote the friggin', that one Tolkien book, the whole lore dump thing.
But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing. So, I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get new characters. Please tell me one of them's Art, because Art would suit this really well. Who?
The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Oh. Oh, bounce my ideas off. Okay, I get it.
Who else would be a support?
Yo! I've met the floor. Yo! She'll be the ceiling. The ceiling, though. Okay, girl be classy. She's got that old kind of like... Wait, that's what the ceiling looks like? Is that what my ceiling looks like? Holy shit, I live in a palace.
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is...
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
Why is that a new rumor? I've met the floor before.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Yeah, she's used to getting walked all over.
Oh.
He seems like a very brainy individual.
Thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Let's begin.
This book is astounding.
Okay.
A magnum opus, Lyric. This would stand among the most leather-bound of books.
You had like a huge series of choices when he was writing this. You could make it into like a mass erotica. You could make it into an erotica, you could make it bog standard, you could make it into a buddy cop movie. And there was another option, I can't remember what the other option was. I went with a mixture of like standard and buddy cop, and it seemed to work out. I also went one steamy romance option as well, where one of the characters kissed the police chief. But it seemed to work out by the looks of it. I don't know if you can fail that. I imagine you can. Imagine like if you just go pure steamy romance, they'll all laugh at it.
Whoa.
He seems like a man of few words.
Don't forget me when you're famous.
Thank you, Lyric, for changing my life for the better.
God damn, it's that good.
Thank you for your support.
See, I want to meet the ceiling now.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish?
Yeah, absolutely.
Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Right, cool. So what about the bookshelf itself? No, that is just the book. Alright, well we've got shelves here. So let's get Shelly with us.
Shelley's endless energy doesn't seem to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit too
The
tight.
first time I saw this character was when I was doing the Office Notes one, and I needed a moment. I've come to realize that I like muscle mummies. I don't know why. I don't know where this started. but I've come to realize that this is a fact. There we go.
Oh my god, look who it is! I was just thinking about you, and here you are. I mean, I thought about you all night after you left, and it didn't make you show up. But then, like...
I'm not sure whether I love her or hate her yet. She's in that kind of position where she's kind of endearing, but she's also be kind of irritating at the same time. You know what I mean?
It definitely worked this time.
It's like fun date, nightmare to live with kind of scenario, you know? Oh, I'll go with that one.
Huh? You weren't mad at me, were you? Because it's all love over here, bud.
Okay.
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly, you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with all that muscle.
I never imagined shelves could be this hot. What's with the feather duster?
Oh, this whole thing? I was just,
Cleaning yourself?
Hey, so like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to lately. Like, sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps.
I feel personally attacked. Look, I will dust you some other time. I dust you about, like, 4 months ago. I feel personally attacked.
But since you haven't really
This is
been
getting
looking
too
at
real.
me, like, ever, it makes sense you might not have noticed. I'm dusty.
It is kind of interesting, actually. The idea that the shelf is kind of, like, not used to people looking at them, because who the fuck looks at a shelf? You don't look at the shelf, you look at what's on the shelf.
I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery.
Are we going to see that dust bunny go?
But it's making me sneeze, and that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so maybe we could, like, live to the fullest and dust me.
Shelley thrusts the feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall.
That must have been hard for her to say. I will
Your
dust
humble
her.
feather duster. You've never been all that big on dusting, but this thing does get the job done.
I hate dusting. Dusting is one of those household jobs that I fucking hate. Mainly because I've got a lot of stuff. So it's like a full day job. If I'm gonna dust, I need a day where I've got nothing else to do, and I'm getting that done.
Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
I would like to dust her all between those abs, I must admit. Just dust around here and around here, maybe around the neck up here. Sorry. Why'd you look so scared?
I'm not scared. Oh, I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Broderino.
Broderino. Get yourself a woman that calls you Broderino.
Shelley's reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt anybody?
I'm gonna dust gently. Why not?
Shelley
I
winces
don't want to
when
break
the duster
anything.
makes contact with her. Fortunately, over time, your gentle touch allows her to relax. Though with Shelley, relax seems to be a relative term. Eventually, you get her clean, though it does take a little while. You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her head.
You either get the job done well, or you get the job done quick. That's with dusting. That's all it is, really.
You keep it. Wow, look at us, huh? You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me. Our relationship is deepening already. You're not gonna leave now, are you?
I'll do that.
Oh, good. Look, buddy, pal, boo-boo bear.
Whatever, kiddo. Sorry,
You're a human
I just
being,
figured that one
not a
Beetle
shelf,
video.
So, like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff I deal with, and that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure of being a shelf.
I get it. She's just barely holding on all this time. You know what I mean? She's got a lot on her shoulders. She's got a lot on her shoulders, man. That's why she's so high strung. Because if she's not, like, all of the other people that are relying on her to be stable are just gonna crash and crumble and may even break, and it'll be all her fault. And what the fuck? She can't take a break at any point. What the fuck will she do? Like, I get it. And this is why I love this game. This is why I love this game. Because it is so well thought out, for the most part. There's a few characters like the safe that are incredibly well-known and just have none of the freedoms that you have with the other characters. But for the most part, these characters are really well thought out, right? Because how the fuck do you make a human, a fully fledged human, out of a shelf? How the fuck do you do that? Well, you think in metaphor. She's got a lot of weight on her shoulders. She's barely hanging on. Nobody really ever pays any attention to her. You know, it works. It makes sense, man.
Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me. Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them.
Oh god, I just want to hug her.
Where would I be then?
Happier?
Happier? Hardly! You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling? Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself.
I kind of love her. Okay, I take it back. At this point, I do fucking love her.
Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf.
I'll be looking forward to it.
And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook.
Yeah, you maintain a positive, like, and sunny tone, but that's not your outlook.
It totally is. See you next time, pal.
I like her. Right, we've got one more for Shelly. So, who didn't I get to today? I didn't get to the Hoover. And who else did I want to interact with? Oh, the Dust Bunny. Let's interact with the Hoover. Because I've not interacted with him for a little bit. I do kind of like him. He seems to have some kind of breathing issue. So, the thing with this guy is he's a little bit too enamored with his work. Work. He never fucking stops, right? And he's just taking on all the baggage, and he'll never empty it. Because if he empties his bag, then what is he? What is he, you know? He doesn't know how to let go. Again, I love the metaphorical writing in this game. It's brilliant.
Huh? Oh. I
love his hair.
Sorry, I guess I drifted off for a sec. Been feeling even more scatterbrained than usual.
Maybe a little love fix you up.
Love? Who has time for love? Just another unnecessary thing.
That's painful, dude.
Anyway, I don't know if I've got the space in the day to hang right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some tough love.
You're probably right.
This guy reminds me a lot of Holly. He's like that same kind of person where he's taking on way too much and doesn't know how to stop. It's time for you to let go of some, yeah.
I don't know if I can just jump into that. So I've been collecting things for so long. They feel like a part of my identity. In order to feel comfortable letting things go.
Hoove, it comes to a certain point in your life when you have to go through all the shit that you've collected over the years and ask yourself, does this thing spark joy? And if it doesn't spark joy, get fucking rid of it, and you'll never think about it again. I did this a few years ago. Oh god, we're disconnecting again, are we? Oh, no, we're still here. Okay, I did this a few years ago. I went through a bunch of the rooms in the house. We were doing a house up at the time, and I got rid of a shit ton of stuff. Like, I'm talking about Pandora's box level of random shite that I didn't even know I had, right? I was surprised by how easy I found it was to get rid of a lot of shit, right? And I cannot even remember what I got rid of. I can remember one thing. I had a statue of Yuna from Final Fantasy II, and her leg had broken, so it was just kind of propped up, and like several things, like things of glue around the joint would just never stick. It would never work. I got rid of that. I had that for years. That was the very first otaku thing I ever owned, was a Final Fantasy X-2 Yuna statue. That I remember getting rid of, but I cannot remember anything else, because it's just not that important. Like, you need to get rid of shit, man. It's not that important.
I think I need to reclaim some of myself first.
Wanna grab a drink with me, bruh?
Oh, I used to love that. Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
I definitely don't want to drink too much, but But a nice buzz sounds great, especially when shared with a friend like you.
Maybe we could be more than just friends?
Maybe, but I don't know if I'm quite ready yet.
I understand.
I guess I could go for a kiss, though, if you would be into it.
Sure. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, have you ever used your Hoover? You know what I'm talking about.
Me too. Let me just...
You lean in to press a gentle kiss to Hoove's lips, and you're pleased when he reciprocates. He doesn't push it any further, but he's more than happy to meet your energy in kind.
I wonder if his kiss has a form of, like, suction to it.
When you finally pull away from him, his eyes are still closed for just a moment. When your eyes meet again, he gives you a sweet smile.
Sounds like something he needed more than he let on. Yo, that hit him hard.
Oh, wow. Okay,
yeah! Y'all didn't realize what you were missing, huh? Damn straight it was.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say there might be something here. Now, where were we? Right. Let's have that drink. What should we start
Damn straight,
with?
man.
I don't want to get too messed up, but I love a good buzz.
Something on the lighter side, then.
Ooh, like lighter fluid? I don't know how that would go down in my gears.
I don't know how that would go down in my freaking organs, but yeah,
But
you
I'm
live
gonna
once,
try it if you
and
are.
then you drink lighter fluid. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Hoove takes an experimental sip, his eyes widening as the drink hits.
Oh, yikes! That is... And maybe even a touch explosive? I like it. Should we have something else?
We should call it here.
Okay. Got a lovely buzz going on now.
You sound a lot more relaxed now as well, dude.
How are you feeling? That sounds... So, I have a bunch of things left. I
Okay.
could let them all go at once, or I can go one by one. What do you think?
Piece by piece. Let's savor what we're losing.
Let's take a look at what's in there. Ooh, I've got this origami bird.
Let it fly.
Oh, but I loved finding this. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I don't know. I'll keep this one. Next up is
Oh
this.
no.
Wait, what is this? I think it's...
Good lord, throw that away. It looks like it's alive.
Whoa, whoa, he's not even sure I want to touch it again.
Liquid courage, remember?
You're right. Goodbye, gross thing.
Okay.
I think I need a minute. Please come back again soon, okay?
Yay. Get some rest.
Whoa.
Yeah, you did well, buddy. You did well. Okay, let's talk to Cappy so we can have wonderful nightmares tonight.
It's my favorite customer.
Hey there.
What can I get for
Or
you today?
Coffee, even. I like the fact that they've named her after, like, shit coffee. I guess I have to ask that. Well, I'm gonna go for an affogato. Because I
Okay,
really
no
want one in
problem.
real life.
What?
Kofi flies into action, assembling your drink.
Alright, here we go. One affogato.
God, that looks so
Enjoy.
fucking good, though.
You've tried the affogato a few times now. Do you think you've remembered what I told you? What does affogato mean in Italian?
Drowned.
Yes, that's right. Affogato means drowned.
Yay! Delicioso!
Might be morbid, but I like it.
Yeah, I agree.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz.
Yeah, sure thing.
Stay caffeinated.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you next time.
Good night, Cappy. Alright, sip, sip, sip. Let's have a bit of immersion time. It's not coffee, but it'll do. Sip, sippity, sip, sip, sip. Can I bring the plant alive? The plant is just going to be that other girl, isn't there? Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, it's her. That's the best thing about her, by the way. This house has, like, no greenery whatsoever. Except once you, like, fill her quest line.
I love you. For real.
You can actually freaking, get plants everywhere. There's plants all over the house now because of her.
I love you. For real.
So it's great. Look at all these plants everywhere. This is what the house needed. Having just plants everywhere. It's lovely.
I love you. For real.
Right, let's go and meet the nightmare of our dreams. Hopefully she shows up again. Oh,
Nightmare comes to you at the usual time and place, but there's something strangely hesitant about her. She fidgets with the dark wisps at the edges of her being, the same way one might fidget with their hair.
Oh, isn't that precious?
Hello, my dear.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, she's blushing.
The other night, were you afraid? You know, I did my best, but I got the feeling you weren't all that scared.
You did feel a little off your game, if I'm being honest.
I knew it. I knew something was wrong.
Nightmare sighs, her horrifying shoulders sagging visibly. You've never seen her look so out of sorts.
I know, right? Look how out of sorts she looks. It's completely different to how she usually looks.
I knew it. I knew better, but I did it anyway.
What did you do, Nightmare?
I let you see more of myself than I intended.
And yeah.
I'm losing some of my mystery. I'm losing my ability to frighten you.
To be perfectly honest, you never really had it. That's a shitty thing to play. Typically, it's like love, friendship, but that sounds the best one, right? Less scary seems like it would upset her more than that, so.
Different?
Nightmare turns to look at the wall to your left, which is now just one massive mirror. When she sees her own reflection, she screams.
Oh my god, is she gonna change into something like really pretty?
When did this happen? Oh no. No, 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 no.
You okay?
No!
Nightmare is pulling at the shadows that make up her body, like one might pull at clothing.
I just thought, if I could teach you about fear, you'd learn about the darkest reaches of your mind and stop fighting your nightmares. If I can't even scare you, what good am I?
Looks like the tables have turned. Oh. You see, that's too good not to select. I want to romance my nightmares, but that might be, oh yeah.
This is not funny.
Oh, she's blushing. That might have been the right choice.
I can't believe this is happening. You can fix this. You're going to be afraid of me.
She rounds on you suddenly, pointing a finger at you and letting out an unearthly screech that raises goosebumps all over your body. But despite even that fairly decent effort, you can't help but feel unthreatened.
Girl, I have spent so many hours reading Monster Girl content. Y'all not doing this to me. It ain't working.
You could have sold that a little better, you know.
I tried.
Thanks for trying.
Nightmare sighs.
How is this your dream and I'm the one having a nightmare? How do you deal with this?
Eugene, to just embrace whatever this is going to be.
This? What do you mean by this?
Whatever this relationship between us is going to be.
Relationship?
Oh.
No, 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 no.
Oh no, is Nightmare Spear falling in love?
Wake up! Wake up!
You wake up suddenly, sweaty and alone.
Yo!
Your heart races, but you're
how
not
the
afraid.
turns have tabled!
What is this feeling?
More than a feeling. She's the girl of my dreams and my nightmares. Which, to be honest, seems to be quite common in reality as well. Okay, Oh, no. We don't need the butt plug. You can fuck off. I am convinced, by the way, that bird that shows up every morning is a bird in, like, the birds aren't real sort of way. That it's a robot that's surveilling you. I am convinced. I've barely touched the bathroom. It's kind of crazy how little I've touched the bathroom. I've explored quite a bit. It's crazy just how many, you know, characters are in this game. Alright, let's talk to the shelf.
Shelley is pacing when you come upon her. When she spots you, she's startled.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, hey, hey!
She bounds over to you, arms wide open for a hug.
Oh my god, what's that over there? I'm gonna hug her, fuck that.
Shelley's embrace is absolutely crushing. But it's not just her raw power that makes you feel smothered.
Joke's on you, I'm into that.
There's a desperation in her grip that makes you feel like you've entered a place you can never escape. The hug seems to last an eternity. Shelley's fingers sinking into your soft skin.
I've just had a memory. I have been the giver of one of those hugs in the past, and I've only just realized it. Holy fucking shit! I hate that part of my life, man. Oh my god. This game is giving me PTSD.
She releases you eventually, but you're certain you'll be sore later.
That's fine. I'm into that.
Alright, you're really gonna love this. I stayed up all night thinking about how to explain what I go through in terms you'd easily understand. I borrowed a bunch of weights from Dunk to show you. He was so excited to help me, he practically threw them at me. If I wasn't as strong and positive as I am, my feelings might have been real hurt.
Aww.
It's fine though, he just wanted to help.
People throw
All
things
the
at you like
time,
that.
actually.
Oh
It's
god.
probably because I'm so good at staying on the wall, even under pressure. But a weaker shelf than me might start to wonder, you know what I mean?
The voice actor's done such a good job with this. I can feel, like, the burly connected, like, the burly keeping it together anguish in her tone. The voice actor's done such a fucking good job.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I got this yoga mat right here. If you don't mind, get on your hands and knees.
Oh, yes, See, okay, let me just point something out right there, right? The whole dominatrix thing, the safe, doesn't do it for me. The whole degradation bullshit, fuck off. Don't want that. But, something like... Is my computer downloading something or something? No, it's not. My computer is being a bitch. You know, I swapped over to fiber recently. Like, I got the connection recently. I swapped over. Wait a minute. Let's make sure we're connected again. Excellent connection. I don't know why it just cuts out every now and again. Real pain in the ass. Yeah, Mom. I'm gonna refresh the page. I'm hoping this is just because it's the weekend. And when I stream it on Wednesday, this won't be a problem. Yeah, there we go. Kind of a pain in the ass, but there we go. At least it won't affect the VOD. What was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna have to bring the yoga mat to life after this, see what it is.
Okay, great, excellent. Now the weights.
One by one, Shelley begins to carefully arrange weights across your back.
Is it weird of me to say that actually sounds like it might feel good? At least at the start.
They're heavy and precariously placed. One wrong move would send them tumbling to the floor.
I used to do a lot of, well, I say a lot of, I used to do rocking like at least like twice a week. So I like the feel of like a weight in a backpack, you know?
Alright, how you feeling?
A little nervous.
Only a little? You should be feeling scared. It's a lot of pressure to hold things up. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Shelley grabs a hold of the yoga mat with both hands, jerking it suddenly from... The effect is not unlike a mini earthquake. It's all you can do to hold on to the yoga mat, your knuckles turning white with the effort.
How do we feel now? Well, yeah, but more than that, it's stress, baby. Imagine having to hold stuff up and you don't even have the proper foundation. Day in and day out, you gotta cling to a wall, not knowing whether today is the day you fall.
I mean, I already explained that before. The game really didn't need to explain it to me, but yeah, fair enough.
Shelley taps her forehead, switching swiftly
it's a good character
from stress
moment
to a knowing smirk.
That's That's why I gotta be so positive all the time. Positivity won't keep stuff from falling, but it will help my fingers dig just that much harder into the drywall.
Fake it till you make it. Can I get up now? What calm positivity achieved?
I'm saying! Okay, time to reset.
Shelley frantically clears the weights from your back, helping you stand up again.
Thanks for seeing things from my perspective. Nobody else ever wants to listen long enough to get what I'm talking about.
I figured that out, like, a few days ago, Shelley. Not long after I met you, actually, I figured it out, okay? I didn't need the explanation.
It's always, not now, Shelley! And, please stop yelling at me, Shelley! And, please leave before I have you escorted out, Shelley! I gotta take these back to Dunk now before he needs them again. But it was real nice talking shelf with you. Catch you on the flip side, my pal!
I love her. I love her. Who the fuck is the voice actor? I have to know. This is actually one feature of this game I really, really like. You find the voice actress for all of them. Abby Trott. Let's give her a Google. Abby Trott. Oh, I've seen her before. What she's been in. I have seen her before. What's this? She's done anime characters before. I recognize the one from... Oh, that's who she's been. Okay. That's where I've heard the voice before. They've got some fucking, like, good voice actors in this, man. They've got, like a decent... I wonder how much of the budget went on the voice talent. Although... Oh, shit, she played the Doctor from Persona 5. One of the best options. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely heard her voice before. Cool. Likes stability, dislikes volume control. Can relate. Anyway, yeah, Shelley's great. There's my man. I love you too, buddy. Right, let's, oh, yeah, Yoga Mat. Let's see who this is. It's probably just that sports equipment guy. Yeah, it's him.
This isn't where the experience is for today. We're meeting at the weight rack. See you tomorrow.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I need to go to the weight rack. Well, fuck off. I'm not doing that. I've got 3 options. Let's do her so I can show you what I mean about this character. I don't like her. And I've got no... My only option is to be a brat, right?
Ho, ho, ho.
My only option is to be a brat. Oh, we're role-playing. Yeah, my only options really in this is to be a brat. If I want to, like, protest the fact that I don't want to be a part of this, I'm just being a brat. Right? That's it. 2 secs, I gotta check my socials real quick. I'm aiming for her to hate me at this point.
This is severely testing my patience, Elf.
Okay, ready. Sorry about that, mistress.
Mistress? I have no idea who this mistress is that you're referring to. My name is Santa Claus, which you, seeing as you are an elf, are obviously quite aware. So stop these absurd shenanigans immediately. We've got an enormous amount of work to do. Dress yourself.
Ew.
And the clock is ticking.
Can I just say you're banging? No. 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 Right. You're signing out. Gotcha. Yeah. So I say, I'm just being a brat. I want her to hate me at this point. I am just being a brat because, like, I do not like how I have no options to consent in this or not. Like, well, consent is the only option. I don't have an option not to consent, which is really fucking annoying when the game kind of, like, goes into that at a different thing. Apparently you can skip this if you chose, like, the censor option, but it's just like, no, I don't want to skip it. I want actual fucking options. Like, even I know that real life dominatrixes don't work like this. The whole thing is about safety, trust, and consent. Right? This is a stereotype. And the game has done so well about having kind of like, at least conceptually deep characters. So the fact that this one is just such a basic-ass fucking stereotype, and it's just like, this is not what dominatrixes actually are. There's a lot of fucking, like, trust and, like, rules that go into it. So everyone knows that they're safe regardless of what happens. You know? So it's just like, yeah.
Now, as you are well aware, it's Blissmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
But in case you hadn't noticed, we're in crisis mode here at the workshop.
Right, okay. You're right, I totally hadn't noticed. That's what I mean, like, I'm being a brat.
Well, let me try to better illustrate the dire
And if I was supposed to
situation
be in this situation, I would be a brat.
Unfortunately, our head chef, Tinselface, served some spoiled reindeer stew.
Every now and again you get a little bit of break of character from her.
Incapacitated with horrific food poisoning.
The one time I've liked her is when her character broke a little bit and she wasn't pretending to be this.
Whatever you do, stay away from the bathrooms.
That is not remotely hot.
Now there's no one who can help finish preparations for Blissmas Eve. No one. Except you.
All I want you to do is open up so I can have the money. I'm sorry, you eat the reindeer?
That's really not important right now, Elf.
No, it is though. Maybe for the next roleplay, I wanted you to be a hot fucking reindeer. Oh, mate, No, I suppose I would be the reindeer, wouldn't I? And you'd be the one controlling me. Ah, whatever. This shit ain't in my nature. It just ain't. Is it one of the named reindeer, like Blitz?
No, there's a whole reindeer farm where we breed reindeer solely for consumption. The named flying reindeer come from an entirely different breeder, out of Finland.
I love this shit. This is like talking to an AI.
No one eats the flying reindeer.
Okay, but hypothetically, could we eat the flying ones?
No one's eating the flying reindeer.
I really want to taste Rudolph's nose. I'm sorry.
Now the issue is, you're the only one who can save Blissmas.
Oh no, we're totally fucked
I'm
up.
going to be completely honest, Elf. You were not my first choice. There's a reason I didn't have you on the production line at all this year. You're sloppy, lazy, and generally incompetent.
Yeah, but I'm hot, so it's okay.
In fact, you're one of the worst elves who's ever worked for this organization.
Okay.
Just a total embarrassment to the entire North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
If there was anyone else who could save Blissmas, I would call them. But there's not. It's up to you. Do you understand?
I kind of feel as if I'd be the complete opposite of this. Like, not the education, but like the praise element of it. I feel like that's more my speed. A lot of insults considering you need my help, loser, but okay. There we go!
Good. All right. First, let's take a look at your workstation. Dear God. This is where you work? This is a sty.
No, actually, it's an attic.
Moldy gingerbread houses, half-eaten candy canes. I've never seen such a nasty, unkempt, unprofessional workspace. You are beyond disgusting, and you should be deeply ashamed of yourself.
Does this shit actually do anything for anyone? Because I just find it off-putting. Like, really off-putting.
Tell me how ashamed you are, Elf, or you're fired.
Fire me. See, what I want to say is fire me then. Since when the fuck were we paid? Santa doesn't pay us dick. Santa pays us in candy cane, for fuck's sake. My teeth are rotting out of my skull. Fuck you, fire me. I want my freedom again. I want to go back to the forest with my goddamn family. Why, Santa? Why? Real sorry, bro. I'll get a wet back.
Such a pathetic and insincere response. It's painfully clear you're not taking me or this position seriously.
Gee, you just figured that out.
Every hard-working elf that does.
Cool.
You must be punished for this insolence.
No, I'm just not an Uncle Tom, bitch.
Here, take this old, gross, half-eaten candy cane and lick it until there's nothing left.
Do not give me a list of options that is compliance to this. Do not give me that. Thank you.
Enough back talk. Lick the candy cane.
The fuck are you?
Lick it, elf.
No. Stop. Yeah.
Understood. I will desist.
See, I want to know her! I want to know her! Not this stupid fucking, like, bullshit character she puts on.
Here. Come take a seat on Santa's lap to receive your reward. But first, I need to consult with my list to determine whether you've been naughty or nice.
Oh, I've been naughty, absolutely. I've been a brat the entire time.
According to the list, you've been very naughty this year.
Fuck off.
I wasn't aware of that, but honestly, I'm not particularly surprised.
Yeah, no shit, I've been talking back the entire time.
Unfortunately, that means there's
I just want to reach out and grab those keys and rush to the safe.
Inside your stocking.
Wait, what?
A lump of coal.
Dude, I've just been through the fucking butt plug bullshit with Benoit. Don't pull this shit on me as well.
It's what you deserve.
No, fuck off. See, compliance, compliance, compliance. Where's the option to go down the whole, hey, I don't want this shit option? Oh, yeah, it's part of the trigger warning thing they tell you at the start of the game. So in order to avoid this bullshit, they're like, oh, well, there's a trigger warning section. So if you're triggered by this, you get to skip it completely. Or, wild idea, you write alternative routes into the character.
And scene. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased.
Seriously?
An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
Not fucking remotely. In fact, I'm kind of just disgusted. My disgust response to this shit is high. Yeah. Oh, can I turn the tables on her? Can I degradate her and make her see how it fucking feels?
My little wretch is unsatisfied. It concerns me to hear that. But perhaps a roleplay with that specific theme isn't for everyone. Maybe my plaything would find another scenario more suitable.
Look, if you really want something to appeal to me, go for something a little bit more feral, alright? I want werewolves. I want monster fucker bullshit. Like, stop being so tame.
Try me again next time.
Ugh, fine. I hate her. Right, where the fuck are we going with this? I wanna sit here like Bow, going, arr, 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 arr. You know what I mean? I want that justified moment, you know? We've spoken to Shelly. Let's speak to the Hoover again. Actually, no. I feel like I should talk to the Dust Bunny today. That's what we'll do. Hello. I've fumbled on her a few times.
Hey there, honey. I've been waiting for you.
Oh shit, I forgot how much I love her accent.
Ready for our date?
I forgot that we were doing that. I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna say that because that seems sweet. I think she'll like that.
Oh, don't be, honey. Dust don't bite. That's just the mites. They're very scary.
Oh god, I wonder if she has mites, would that qualify as an STD? Where are we going?
I'm taking us somewhere just a little bit dangerous.
Okay. Dangerous?
Well, it's not dangerous, just somewhere a bit naughty.
It's not like a fireplace, is
Somewhere
it?
we shouldn't be.
Oh, in the walls? Wait, the wall is a character. If we get inside the walls, is she gonna be okay with that?
Come on, I'll
Oh wait,
show
no,
you.
he. The wall is a he. Are we in the walls?
All right, we made it. Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh shit, we're in the crawl space under the house. What the fuck is that?
Dolly gestures expansively, a proud smile on her face.
This is still one of the closets. Okay, we're in one of the closets, okay.
This is one of Dirt's archaeological research sites.
I thought we were under the crawl space of the house, but apparently we're in a closet?
She puts a finger to her lips.
I came out of that shit years ago.
I have access, but it's strictly closed to the public. There's something down here so beautiful, you just have to see it.
Is it you? Please. Oh, that's not an option? Come on! Come on, people! Is it dead people? Can you get in big trouble for this? I'm gonna be... yeah.
I'm well liked at the university. I'd get nothing more than a slap on the wrist.
Fair enough.
But trust me, it's worth the risk. Sadly, the most special things in this world are hidden to the common folks. They recently discovered a loose floorboard here that contains artifacts from the very first Dustonians that formed in this house almost 80 years ago.
Dustonians. Well, her people obviously play a character.
Mm-hmm. My ancestors.
Mm-hmm. That's true!
Good catch! Dust years and house years are two very different things.
Right, okay, fair enough. So it's like dog years or something?
Dust
Bunny
blows
years,
around
maybe?
and, unfortunately, apart. So
Wait.
much that there's very little known about our history.
Wait, let me Google. 80 years in rabbit years. 80 human years is roughly the equivalent of 10 to 13 rabbit years. Right. Let's go with 113 years. 19 rabbit years. Okay, so we know she's legal. If she's been teaching for that long, then that means she's at least an adult. So, like, late 20s, early 30s, we know she's legal. Okay, we're good.
But things here have stayed almost entirely intact. We've uncovered some amazing insights into our culture. Transportation systems, bits of clothing, defense against cleaning agents, but most importantly, art.
Why is art important? No. That's it.
Yep, it's why I brought you here.
So, okay, I'm interested in this.
I wanted to share something with you that was truly one of a kind.
Let's see some art made out of dust. Let's
sure,
go.
The excavation in the moonlight is a sight to behold, but it's got nothing on this.
That's actually kind of neat.
Behold, the unbridled beauty of floorboard painting 195K DMT7, or as I like to call it, Ancient Ascension.
I'm trying to figure out, like, do they have horns or something? Or, like bunny ears? Do they all have bunny ears? Is that, like, a play on them being mites that just, like, cuter because of whole dust bunny?
This artwork reminds you a great deal of historical cave paintings you've seen in your art history classes.
Yes, video game, I got the reference. Yeah, it is.
Thought you'd like it.
I do.
This is perhaps the oldest known representation of intelligent dust art in the history of the house.
You gotta call Art and ask him to show him this shit.
Scholars previously thought most ancient dust beings to be primarily drifters, hunters and gatherers with no real rituals or cultural endeavors beyond basic survival.
It would make sense that the early Dustonians would actually come around caveman era because of people. Because dust is made of, like, us, and, like, our skin particles and various other shit, which I'm pretty sure is what this shit is around here.
I hope you'll pardon the pun, but this discovery paints an entirely different picture.
So these ancient dust folks are pretty smart then, huh?
Hard to say for certain, but yeah, I think so. This is all a very fresh discovery, and we're unlocking fascinating information every day. And this might just rewrite the history of dust bunnies forever.
How so?
These Dustonians, as we're calling them, were
I wanna
unlike
pet
any
the bunny.
ancient culture we've encountered. All we have in terms of written history is after the cataclysm of the mid-century remodel era. But the flooring here is original, and it's not just the paintings that are remarkable. The artifacts predate all recorded history, and they're way more advanced than we ever thought possible.
Yo. Oh, yeah, Trippy will go with that one.
Well, not only are there gorgeous shards of pottery, ancient dishware, and dustworks, there's also intricate
I kind of wish we
clothing
could
and
see
jewelry.
this instead of just this one picture.
Especially the velveteen gemstone.
Ooh.
Glad I've got your attention. It's a gorgeous necklace with a delicate precious stone pendant on the end. The chain is threaded through a tiny hole in the stone.
Okay.
This particular type of gemstone can't be hammered or carved against the grain. The only way to make such a hole is with a fixed, high-speed, hydro-lubricated drill.
Okay. Yeah, you're telling me that these ancient Estonians had a fucking drill gun?
Uh-huh. And there's more. Want to hear more?
Damn right I am. Yes, I am enraptured.
Let's look at the painting one more time. Tell me what you see.
That looks like wine. There's hunting there. I'm trying to figure out what this is here. Some sort of battle?
Good eye. Archaeologists have been debating the nature of this painting since its discovery. It's certainly some form of violence, either hunting or war. But look closer. Notice any similarities between the hunters and the prey?
Some of them are transforming.
That's exactly right. Therianthropes on both sides.
Ooh, she's used the word I like. Okay. Therianthrope. Humanoids, animal traits. Maybe even a little bit more than that, depending on definition and culture and so on and so forth.
You can handle it. Trust me.
Therianthropes.
That's it! I love a good student. Now, look one more time. Several of them have spears sticking out of them, and some seem to be bleeding from the nose. But do you see any of the wounded dead or lying on the ground? And do any of the hunters have spears?
Can't tell.
They don't, but they do have headdresses, pouches, and above all else...
Mushrooms.
Right.
That's what those were then. Okay.
It's still a theory. We can't be sure until we do more research. But there is
Wait.
a small and dedicated group of us that think.
Are you saying that dust and fungal spores are, like, connected?
This is the very first example of psychedelic art in the dust world.
Right, so they're high. What?
Calm down, you'll wake the vacuum.
Sorry. He's been very, he's been very tired lately. He needs to sleep.
Why would an ancient society capable of living a comfortable and fulfilling existence come all the way down here to make their paintings? I believe this was a ceremonial site where shamans guided young warriors and civilians on a spiritual quest near the danger of the vacuum above. These paintings could be a living depiction of what they saw.
Yo, if Hoof saw her, would he try and suck her up? Do we have, like, battles going on in this household? You got all that just because some mushrooms are in the picture? You think we got this because a little dude... What? Yeah,
Most literature on guided shamanistic hallucinations speaks to a sensation of being speared or run through the head, heart, and back.
I mean... That could also be interpreted to mean a few other things.
To die before death is a common saying of many ayahuasqueros of South America. This explains why there are no dead bodies. The injuries are figurative, not literal.
Right, okay.
Oh, and nosebleeds are a common symptom of early hallucinogenic brews. The research is quite expansive.
Yeah, insane lore drop. I like it.
Glad to hear it. Well, the road to Eleusis is long and windy, sugar.
It is funny how often we have, like, the Southern American accent attached to very educated women. You know, you ever notice that trope? The Southern brain, like, how would you even put it? The Southern brainlet? You know what I mean? Like, really intelligent Southern belle. You ever notice how that's kind of a thing? They're usually mechanics, though. They're usually mechanics. So, that's cool. It's cool. Oh, shit! I have the stats, yo! I'm smart!
And smart? Well, hot damn!
Well, thank you very much.
Well, if that wasn't a special first date, I don't know what is. You're really something, you know that? You heard my whole spiel and didn't fall asleep like some of my students.
It's because it's kind of cool. Had an amazing time. She wouldn't like that first one. She don't like people being direct.
I'd like to see you again if you'd be so inclined. See where this goes? I know I could use a rest. I'll gather our things and get us back out of here.
Yeah, she doesn't like people being too direct. So that first one would have upset her.
If you want to see me again, just give the old sofa a shove and I'll be waiting. Come on back now, you hear?
Just keep out of the way of Hoove, okay? Oh, shit. Alright, let's go see Copy, and then we can go and see the Nightmare of Our Dreams once more.
It's my favorite customer.
Hey there,
What
Copy.
can I get for you today?
I would like... let's go for an Irish coffee. Let's have some whiskey before I go to sleepy.
Just, remember, make sure you can take your options.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee.
And there we are.
I've never had an
Enjoy.
Irish coffee before, but I would probably try it.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee? Yeah, it's more of a cocktail. You know how there's usually espresso martini at bars? The Irish coffee is kind of similar. You've got sugar and whiskey poured over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it.
It seems very sugary.
Oh, but trust me, it really makes it all worth it when you prepare it correctly.
See, I think that's going to be real nice, because I'm not much of a drinker, but I do like liqueurs. And it's essentially just a liquid liqueur, so I like the sounds of it.
We'll see you next time.
Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. And then we can go to sleep and meet the Nightmare of Our Dreams. I'm very interested in seeing where her storyline goes. I wonder if, like, it's because I've seen a character kind of, like, change. Like, physically, their depiction changes depending on what you've done. So I'm curious to see how this would happen. I think there's been 2 characters so far that have, like, art changes depending on choices. So I am curious to see if Nightmare becomes Dream, maybe? You know? I don't know. Or maybe she has, like, a more
Nightmare looks both
traditionally
pleasant
attractive
and
design.
horrifying tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear.
You're not gonna scare me again, are you?
No, no. Not yet, anyway. I did some thinking, and I had a little realization. I thought I was losing my touch. That I couldn't scare you now that you knew me better. Fear of the unknown is cured by knowing, after all. But then I put it all together. Familiarity brings a whole new sort of fear to the table. After all, who knows you better than your friends? And who can hurt you just as deeply? Oh, it makes me shiver just to think of it.
Oh, I've made friends with her, but I want more than friends, Nightmare. What are you saying?
You're going to make me spell it out? I thought for a minute I might have had a crush on you. After all, I felt so scared for you to see me. And I mean, really see me. But the more I got to know you, the more you listened to me. I realized if you could accept the nightmares I give you, then maybe you could accept me, too. Maybe we could be friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. I'm gonna be honest with her.
Oh, no. No, thank you. That's not going to work for me. Friends is all I can offer you. Sure, I can do that. When you wake exhausted and unhappy, night after night, you'll remember that even nightmares have their place, but no longer for you. Sweet dreams.
Whoa! She hates me? That changed fucking quickly. Okay. That one I might need a guide for in future if I'm going for like 100% run. I did not expect that. She's so fucking... I don't know what it is about her, but she's hot. There's something deeply fucking wrong with me, dude. Right, anyway, that's the first hate I've got that I'm not happy with, but never mind. That's a shame, man.
That's the stuff dreams are made of.
Oh, funny. Hey there, Reggie. Yo, my Nightmare hates me. Oh, no, that sucks. I like Nightmare. I wanted her to love me. Oh, well. Them's the breaks. Okay, that's the first hate that I've got that I'm upset with. But that's not bad. That's not bad. Right, so let's... I think we might do the light at some point as well. I also know they have a quest for this dude. Let's look into that. Data decks. Rumors. I'm probably the only person streaming this that hasn't checked out the toilet yet. So... let's bring him back and see what he wanted me to do, because I can't remember.
Hey, you're back! That was fast. Any news on Davy? Were you able to check out that lead from Shelley and Stepford?
Apparently I did look into it.
Not much. Just that they heard some rustling around in the gym closet. But apparently they were in the middle of a set and couldn't stop to... Not much.
Is that bugged? Oh well. Apparently it's bugged.
Not... Awesome!
Stepford. Right. I am gonna... that's who I don't think I found. Date, everything. I've not used the wiki yet, but I do want to continue a storyline. Stepford. Who is Stepford? Stepford is... Oh, he's the trophy guy. Okay. Okay. Let's go and talk to him then. Because I think what happened is I came up here, I tried to look around, I talked to Shelley, I was looking for Stepford. So I went to the steps, I brought the steps back to life, thinking that's Stepford, and it ended up being that old woman. So this is Stepford. I've not met him before, so let's check this out. There we go.
You see before you a glistening, oiled male
Ooh,
form,
the music.
perfect in its chiseled majesty. His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth, his features flawless, and his face? Stunning.
He needs more beard for me.
Oh, hello there. Don't
Let's see
mind
what his
me.
voice
I'm
is
just
like.
catching a bit of air.
Okay. Drool, hi. Don't mind me, I'm just watching.
Oh, yes. I am rather worth taking a look at, aren't I? I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service.
I wonder if he'll end up being my trophy husband. We'll find out. He's got a little bit of twink energy, I'm not gonna lie.
I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for
I hope
good
the game actually
sunbeam
has
to
a
come
twink.
along.
You know, like a proper fucking stripe leggings coder kind of twink, you know? What your trophy of exactly?
Oh, this and that. Depends on the day. For example, yesterday, I was trophy of the first out of the cabinet cup.
Okay.
But I've also been given to the winner of the cereal bowl.
Okay.
So, what brings you around these parts?
I'm hoping to be getting some handsome old mug, actually. I think I might need a little exercise.
Ah, yes, the old exercise. Quite good for the, ligatures.
Not the response you wanted, I imagine. You mean ligaments?
Of course, yes, those. As it so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up.
He's here to be pretty. He doesn't need brains.
Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you?
And be sure to bring that fantastic red shirt.
What is with the red shirt? I'm assuming this game was kickstarted or something, and the red shirt is like a big in-joke. I do not get the whole deal with the red shirt. There's an option to take it off, by the way, and I don't know why.
Got a tan.
Apparently, I really didn't like. He really wasn't impressed with me. Right, while we're here, let's talk to this guy. We don't need to save the last thing for Sloppy anymore.
Stretching idly by the weights.
This guy does
when he
nothing
sees you,
for
his
me
handsome
anyway.
face breaks into a cheerful grin. He's so excited he can't seem to contain his energy, bouncing back and forth on the balls of his feet like an overexcited puppy.
You made it! Oh man, I'm so excited. It's been so long since I got to work out with somebody else. And a newbie, too.
Can I hang out with the fucking, Swedish bloke instead? I like him more.
There's nothing like a good lift with someone who's just starting out. Everything is so new, no bad habits to break, less competitive talk. It's just gonna be you, me, and the weight.
I get that,
Good
actually.
vibes and a great lift.
I get, like, sporty gym bros liking new people because there's less of the pretense, there's less of the bullshit. They're there to learn, legit.
A shadow falls over the two of you. A massive, blonde, and bearded figure.
Kristoff, honey!
Do not infect them with your weakness.
Let's go! Hey, baby. How's it going?
It's not weakness, bro.
Full Nelson Fart Leg Love Shuttlecock the third.
To be perfectly honest, I would love to have Kristoff in real life because I legitimately like walking as exercise, right? I had a treadmill for a while. I overused it and burned it out. And I don't have the money nor space to get a proper one. So, yeah. It's a shame. I would love to have a treadmill. I would be on it a lot. There's nowhere else, nowhere I could really put it. You know, I'd have to get rid of, like, the guest room bed or something and just, like, turn that into a gym or something like that. But I just don't have the money for anything like that. But I would love my own proper treadmill. I really would. And the idea of having this Swedish bloke, like, egg me on the entire time. Like, hell yeah, man. I want the Viking helping me out, you know? This dude... just doesn't appeal to me.
Greetings, lover.
Hey there, honey.
Oh, come on, Chris. You're really bringing the mood down.
Kristoff glares at
He's
Dunk,
bringing me up, I'm
then
not gonna lie.
turns his exacting gaze on you.
You! Tell him what you need.
What do I need?
Yes! You need to have the weakness beaten out of your soft body.
He pauses for a few long moments before finally adding,
With exercise. You have neglected yourself for far too long.
He's not wrong.
You set foot in my domain. You will do so with intention and strength. None of this real winners do their best and know their limits sentiment and foolishness.
You really gotta relax, man. All of us share this room.
To be honest, I do agree with Dunk on this, but I also like Kristoff a lot more.
And it's their house.
I mean, exercise is always unpleasant. It doesn't matter what... Like, it can be more unpleasant. Yeah, I feel like that's the best response here.
Yeah! I mean, thanks, buddy, but I think we got it from here.
You do not guard anything but sentiment and foolishness, but so be it.
God fucking damn it, man. And we're reconnected again. I swear to God.
I've tried talking him out of it so many times. I don't like giving up on people, but he's just kind of like that. Maybe he'll snap out of it one of these days. But not today. Anyway, today's activity is weights.
He gestures to the weights you've long since abandoned. They're still in decent condition, if a little dusty in places.
Yeah, my ones are full of the dust bunnies as well.
Nothing like a good lift. You can work your whole body out. Anybody can get a good burn going with weights, even if you're only lifting a couple pounds to start. It's a great place to start your fitness journey. There ain't no rules, no competition. All you need is yourself and a good attitude.
That is something I could start doing. I've still got my exercise bench downstairs, and I do have like a few weights, like, and I've got custom ones as well. I can change for like regardless of what thing I want. Might actually do my wrists some good. I've been having arm problems lately, so it might actually do them some good to do like a few sets of that and like give it a proper stretch.
So, ready to get started?
Dunk is so cheerful and confident, it's probably more work than it's worth to turn him down. You could, but do you really want to hurt his feelings?
I don't really care about his feelings, to be honest. I find him very boring. I'm not lifting weights with you, Will. Let's get it, baby! Alright, let's do this.
Let's do this!
Leroy! You lift weights for a while under Dunk's supervision. He ensures your form is always correct, and that you're not lifting more than you can handle. He never pushes you too much. He only kindly encourages you when he sees you growing tired, or if he knows you have just a little bit more left in you.
I think I'm going to change the thumbnail for this as well, because considering the stuff I'm doing at the moment, I feel like people will be jumping into this thinking I'm doing that, and I will instead be doing something else, and they'll be like, oh shit, that's not what I clicked on. I was hoping he was dating the thing. Where the fuck is the date everything thing? I know I've got it around here somewhere. I'm looking for the date everything. There we are. Upload that. We'll change that. We'll get rid of the title Nightmare of My Dreams. And then we'll change the title to... Faolan Plays Date Everything. There we go. And we'll update that. There we are. Because people are probably jumping in thinking they're going to get a sexy nightmare lady, and instead they're getting this dude.
When he calls time, you sit down, sweatier and more exhausted than you've been in a while.
Yo, that was amazing, especially for a first session. You doing okay, buddy?
See, none of these are legit for me. Like, I wouldn't be that much of an asshole about it, but I wouldn't... Yeah, exercise doesn't make me feel good. It never has.
Make sure
I'm too much of a perfectionist.
Day, okay?
I can never do what I feel as if I should be able to.
Resting up after hitting it hard is just as important. If you're sore tomorrow, which you probably will be, make sure you take care of yourself. Try soaking in a bath with Epsom salts, or use a heating pad. You can even try a massage if you got a massager or anything like that. And it might sound like the exact opposite of what you need, but trust me, keeping that body moving when you're sore only helps.
Yeah, true.
You lay around and feel sorry for yourself, it just gets worse.
You stiffen up like crazy.
But I got something that'll help. Next time, we'll do some yoga.
Yoga, dude. Yoga and Pilates are legitimately some of the hardest exercises that I've ever done. I remember doing Pilates at one point, and admittedly I was doing stuff that was kind of above what I should have been doing. I ended up in tears. It was, oh god, it was bad.
I mean, it'll make you sore too
exercise.
At first, but it'll help you with the rest of the stuff we do.
It'll make you feel good. It releases happy hormones. Nah, it makes me hate myself. It reminds me how fucking weak and pathetic I am. Oh, you just gotta change your attitude. Cool. Well, it's not, my attitude isn't set to your attitude, so it doesn't work. I'm sorry. Like, I can't just change my attitude. It's like the whole fucking affirmations thing. If you just tell yourself something often enough, then it becomes true. No, it doesn't. You reinforce what you actually think by lying to yourself. Alright.
You're gonna love it. Just wait. See you at the yoga mat.
I kind of want to do a run at some point where I'm just an asshole to everyone and everyone hates me. I legit want to do that at some point. I don't like that guy. I think that guy's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm probably the only person. I bet you the majority of streamers make a beeline for the toilet. And I've not unlocked the toilet at all yet. I'll tell you what I haven't talked to for a while, actually. Doug. Let's talk to Doug. I believe this is what you're supposed to do. It's weird how I get stuck at a certain point like that. Do I just look like this? I think that's how you do it. See if I can find Doug. Where is he? Here we go. How the fuck do you interact with Doug a second time? Guys, I know a chatter told me about this a while ago. Just stare against the wall for a little bit. Let me have a look. Date everything. See. Oh god, he makes you do Sudoku? Okay. He'll invite them to play Sudoku. I cannot escape Sudoku. Oh, God. Oh, fucking Sudoku, are you serious? He really is my existential dread. You cannot be serious. Okay. Let's stare at a wall for 30 seconds, and hopefully he shows up. Fucking Sudoku, dude. I hate this dude. I hope there's an option to tell him to fuck off with a Sudoku. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Yeah, man. Oh, there we go.
Sup, dork?
Sup, dickhead?
Been seeing you around the house, adding more dateable objects to your stupid little cherub.
Ah, nice. Share 'em. I'm totally using that.
What the fuck? Take that.
Yeah, well, fuck you. You said it. I'm taking it, bitch.
It was my idea first.
Yeah, well, you're twat, so fuck you. It's mine now. Nah, I'm using it. What are you gonna do about it, dickhead?
Sue?
Try it.
I love suing.
Uh-huh, I bet you do.
Anyway, you do something new with your hair. It looks different.
Shut up, dog.
Clever. Well, it looks like shit. In fact, it looks like you got your head stuck in a blender.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. I knew exactly where the fuck you were going for it, you cunt muffin.
Anyway, you caught me in the middle of ruminating.
Yeah, that's all you ever do.
I ruminate a lot. It's hella tight.
So how goes the scrolling? You watch enough cat videos yet? Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, thinking's clearly not your strong suit.
Nah, there's a major difference between ruminating and thinking, dude. There's major difference.
I was ruminating about the big crunch. You know the big crunch, yeah?
Oh, is this you're trying to, like, scare the shit out of me with political bullshit? Ah, fuck. I think the gym has one. It's a machine for dumbbells, yeah?
Oh, it'll twist up your guts, alright. The Big Crunch is a theory in cosmology that suggests since the universe is currently expanding, it's possible it'll eventually run out of momentum. And when it does run out of momentum, the forces of gravity will pull it back together, like a giant rubber band suddenly contracting. And if that happens, the universe will collapse back into a singularity, like how it existed before the Big Bang. Everything in the entire universe, and the universe itself, will cease to exist. Poof! Nothing. Nada.
Doug just strikes me as a loser that's done like 1 year of philosophy class, and then that just like thinks he's a genius.
Sick, huh?
See, I don't care. I want the indifference response.
I don't know. For the lulz. Anyway, enough about how everything you do is utterly meaningless no matter how desperately you attempt to rationalize it.
I mean, he's right, but that doesn't depress me. It's just a fact.
I've got something light.
Doesn't mean I can't get enjoyment out of it now. It's okay, I can handle the Greek stuff.
Don't worry, we'll get right back to that regularly scheduled program. Promise. Last time we chillaxed, I promised I'd find an activity we could both enjoy.
The world chillax fills me with existential dread.
Exactly. Why did you think I chose it? After putting in a bare minimum of effort, I think I found a slightly tolerable activity.
You're not even trying, are you?
You're the one who'd be lucky to land me, dork.
Yeah, nah.
I'm the freshest metaphysical concept in the universe.
Nah, you're kind of basic, dude.
Don't get it twisted. So I downloaded this new app, okay? It's called Play Bucket from the makers of Share Bucket, and let me tell you, it's fire.
You just sound like a loser, dude. I'm not gonna
Totally
lie.
worth the 99 cents.
You paid for that shit? 99 cents seems expensive.
Not for me. I'm a high roller.
No, it still seems like 99 pence for garbage is still 99 pence wasted on garbage.
Play Bucket's a gaming platform where you can gamble. Apparently gambling's legal as long as it's on your phone for some reason.
That's a funny line.
It's got poker and blackjack and oh, go fish.
Mario, go fish.
It's even got Sudoku. You said you like Sudoku.
No! Right? No! No! Why? Why? It's following me everywhere. I'm sending a screenshot of this to a friend of mine. It's following me. Oh God, no. That. I hope my neighbors don't realize I'm okay, but. Oh Christ. Okay. 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 Yeah.
Whatever you say, dork. The way I see it, this is a great way for us to spend time together. Potentially a lot of time together. If you catch my drift.
I despise everything about you. What if I don't want to spend time with you?
Don't want to spend time with me? You're funny. Not funny like holiday layoffs, but compared to the infinite meaningless abyss that ultimately consumes us all, you're funny.
Holiday layoffs are funny.
Don't get me started. But this was my point. See, I'm currently down about $64 million, give or take a few million.
I thought you were a high roller.
So we gotta get all that cash back or I'm gonna owe some real bad dudes a lot of money.
Oh no.
But I did some math, and I figure if we play roughly 100 million hours of Sudoku, we can definitely get all that crypto back.
Guys. Murder is okay if it's a concept, right? Who loaned you $64 million?
I don't really want to get into it, but his name rhymes with Craven Post.
I don't get it. David Most. Who the fuck is David Most? Is that fucking crypto guy? What? Who the fuck is David Most? Wait, he's a guy in the fucking game, isn't he? Every single time. No, I remember him. He's part of the game. Okay.
It's funny. A lot of people spend a lot of money trying to make me go away. Never works, though. Anyway, enough talking. Talking's for losers. We've got 100 million hours of Sudoku to play. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like fun.
I'm sorry, what?
It seems like a waste of time.
Look, I'm trying real hard here to meet you halfway. You've got a lot of positive qualities. You're not that annoying, you're available, and your bod is halfway decent for a writhing pile of anthropomorphic meat.
Right.
But you've got an awesome, super swole opportunity in front of you, and let's be real, you're kind of massively blowing it.
No, but I don't want to do better. I don't like him. He's a cunt.
Of course you will. You'd be kind of stupid not to.
I'd happily be stupid in this scenario.
And I know you're not stupid. I've seen inside your brain.
No, it's okay. I'm stupid. I'm at peace with that. True and real.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but listen. What's important is your cheekbones are super high.
Okay.
Now, I'm willing to give you another shot. Because Abby changed her number and moved out of state. But let's try a little harder going forward, okay? Otherwise, you're never gonna see me naked.
What if I don't want to?
And I'd really hate for you to punish yourself like that just because you don't think you're good enough for all this. Because you almost are, okay?
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, I'll find another chill activity for us to do together. I think I finally know enough about you to choose the perfect one. And I'll get right on it. After I stop by this retirement home I visit on Wednesday, I read to the terminally ill on their deathbeds. It's super dope of me.
Oh, I guess that's like why they wish for death on a regular basis. Why'd you read to them?
Mostly obituaries. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Later, dork.
Suck my dick, Doug. Well, I got out of Sudoku. So that's a thing. I got out of Sudoku. It's not happening. I ain't doing it. I value my sanity. That ain't happening. Let's talk to the rat. I feel like talking to the rat. Where's the rat?
Hey, top dweller, what you got there, hotshot?
Are you referring to me? This rat?
Don't you do this to me. You know that I know that we both know that that's a rat.
Well, I really can't understand you if you're not yelling at me.
Is that a frickin' rat?
That's certainly not a cat.
Ooh, baby. Come to Papa.
So he asked me to get him rats. My options were plushie rats, like rat plushies, or dead rats. I did not want a decaying dead rat in my cellar, so I've decided to get the guy a plushie to cuddle into.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go! I got this stinky-ass cheese and everything!
What the fuck is this? 70 smarts with dealing with this guy? Okay.
You watch with a morbid curiosity as Vaughn takes the plush from you and does what he's built to do, snapping down on the toy with a terrible sound.
Yes, I frickin' did it!
He looks at the plush with a frown, squinting at it.
Hold on. The hell is this?
He lifts his bar, yanking the plush out and holding it up in one fist.
Okay, he didn't fall for
Why
it.
is this so soft?
It's a real rat. Didn't you know it made of velvet?
I mean,
I'm gonna gaslight the
I've never actually
fucker.
seen one before. I didn't know what to expect, but... Oh, you're being ironic. Holy frickin' shit!
Wait, he likes it? You're gonna monologue. I can feel it coming.
Look at this! This cute little rat bastard!
Okay.
Oh, what do I do with it now?
Keep it, snuggle it, whatever. I know it gets pretty lonely down here.
You mean he's mine?
Yeah, keep the little rat bastard all for yourself, buddy.
Nobody's ever done something like this for me.
It's admittedly kind of hard when you're shut away in the crawl space.
You got a point, pal. I'll give you that. Why'd you help me anyway? Not that I ain't grateful or whatever. It's just, you know, weirdos like me, we don't usually make the best first impressions.
I mean, you didn't, but you're kind of funny. Maybe I'm one of those weirdos too.
That's the crack.
I honestly thought this dude and ended up hating me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay,
There
let's
I
work.
was, ready to snap my first rat I meet. But instead, I wind up all goo-goo gaga.
Yo,
over some
is this
stranger
motherfucker
who
falling in
ain't
love
never
with me?
even been in a crawl space before.
Are you coming on to me?
Huh? I mean,
Ooh.
you dummy! I like you, all right?
Oh, Vulcan, you're sweet, but there's a whole house out there for me and you to fall in love with. You know what? Sure, what the fuck? I'm not actually gonna fuck the guy.
You do? Like me? Like
Not
me?
really, but I'll say it.
Even though I'm a crusty little guy in a crawl space who always yells at you?
That smells like moldy cardboard.
And smells like moldy cardboard.
Can I keep on going? Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna scream at him.
Come here, you sexy thing!
Oh, this might have been a mistake.
I might smell like month-old cheese, but this kiss is gonna snap your socks off, baby!
You and Vaughn come together in a kiss so wrong, you've never felt anything more.
I need an adult. Imagine if he did this whilst he had an actual dead rat attached to him. I'm going to hell. Oh my god. My stats are getting good at least. Well, I don't think I'll ever need to come back down here again though. So that's a thing. Can I shut this now? Because I'm probably never needing to come back here again. Let's see. Ooh, I can. Can I roll that back down? No? Ah, that's fine. Alright, cool. That is everyone. Let's go and have another sweepy sweep sweep and see what the morning brings. And yeah, David Most is this dude. I thought that was a real person at first, but apparently not. Boom. Right, let me just quickly... Okay. Who are we going to talk to today? Let's talk to Shelly. I've not seen Shelly in a little bit.
What up, my dude?
What's up, Shelly?
Oh, I can't believe you're back after the last time. That little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing we did. But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking.
Good for you.
I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying.
Neither did I. It worries me when you say things like that.
Huh? Why? I told you I didn't spend all night feeling sad and scared.
But you did it in a way that suggested that you in fact did.
That's a thing that very definitely didn't happen.
But it sounds like it did, though.
For the first time since you've met Shelley, you're interrupted by the presence of another.
Ah!
Yo!
Visitor, Shelley.
We got the muscle mummies together.
I will return another time.
Yo! Okay. Oh man.
Great! Yeah. Well then.
You're welcome, Dasher. You're in good company, girl.
I will keep it short, Shelley. Your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting.
Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings, so I have come to have talk with you.
You're not here to hang out with me?
This is business school.
Oh.
Oh.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears. But where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I apologize, Shelley. It was not my intention to hurt you. We care about your feelings, Shelley, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough.
Yeah, maybe you can give us advice on relaxing.
What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. And they are considerable.
They are indeed. You look fucking incredible. Trust in the muscles.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong. You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
Wait, did the shells go up, Faulty? What do you mean put together
Tears
wrong?
streaming down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelley a sweet, if awkward, pat on the shoulder.
Maybe we can fix her.
I am sorry, Shelley. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelley sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong.
That's why, okay.
No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years and years. Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys. They don't know what it's like.
Dasha and Abel. Who's Abel? Wait, I know Abel. We'll talk to Abel next.
They can just rely on their own
I ran
muscles
into him
to
in
get the
another
job
character.
done, knowing nothing's wrong. Me? I just gotta know one of these days, I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault.
Can't we just remount you properly?
You think I didn't think of that before? I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me.
Who the fuck is Tony?
You're the only person I trust to even try.
I'm not really handy.
So you're saying you'd probably make... Guess it was stupid to think I could fix it. That's fine. Guess just gotta...
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
Well, maybe there's a middle ground here.
What, like, just be scared and not so loud about it?
Ask the people and myself. Maybe if we put things together, we can work this out.
I guess that could work. I'm gonna go...
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back.
Right, who the fuck is Tony? I don't know who Tony could be. This is the guy. I've not activated him before, but I have seen him through another one.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last.
I do like myself a bit of a cowboy, I must admit. And he is a fine-looking example of a man.
You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
I'm surprised that's the first time I've heard that specific kind of joke in this game.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel.
Abel the
I'm
table.
Your table.
I like him, I like him.
And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on.
I don't get it. Maybe it's a bonus towards romancers or something? Ba-da-ba.
Howdy.
Abel the table. Let's fucking go. This might be another voice actor that I'll have to look up.
Pleasure's all mine.
I wonder if he's the same guy that does Ogren in Dragon Age.
You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need.
It sounds like a good chat.
So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting to know everyone around the house, yeah.
Oh yeah? Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that. Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff.
See, I'm the same, man. I don't want just random-ass casual stuff. I want something real.
If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. She's good with that sort of thing.
What do you mean by casual stuff?
Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
Honestly, yeah, me either. I want to know people. I don't want to know just the fucking cliff notes, you know?
Well, I'm just glad I ain't the only one who feels a little left behind by the whole thing. But don't you worry.
No, I agree with you, man. I agree.
Hope he'll get you on the right path. Winda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Thanks, Abel.
You take care now.
Well, we've met Abel, so hopefully we'll be able to kind of find him later on. Now, Tony. Tony was that guy over here, right? Let's see. Do we have a Tony? Telly. I see no Tony. Lyric, Betty. Who, oh, Teddy. Nah, it's not close, but ain't no Tony. Right. Okay, we do not know Tony as of yet, so let's look at the rumors. We still haven't got that one yet. Okay. I thought they meant the AC. The Walking to Lyric Support Group. Hammer. Oh, he'll be Tony the Toolbox. I know who he is. Let's go.
The handsome construction
Yo, that's more like it.
Space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site.
This'll be Tony.
He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
I like his ruler pendant.
Whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going?
To my next lover.
Eh? I can't let you in here without the proper PPE.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah.
Alright, Tony. Let's see what you got.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, oh, get him out of here.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Okay. Hang on a minute. PP what?
Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
Except it's a breaker box in the closet.
Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door's got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
Phrasing. Someone's got hot and bothered.
Yeah, well, what can I say? It's professional jealousy. Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining.
To be honest, I think his voice is a bit deep. I expected a little bit of a higher voice. Not a high-pitched Twinkie voice, but just like more young, you know? Host a lot of cocktail parties?
I'm a popular tool. It's always, hi Tony this, thanks Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
That might be the toilet. Please don't tell me whose.
Jean-Loup.
Yeah, the toilet.
Incontinence.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't hear it from me though, HIPAA.
That is not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over.
I'll sit him up in the attic.
You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
Ooh, SAS 20. Hell yeah, I do.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what y'all talking about, man. You know it, buddy. Ow!
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know it. You know it. You know it.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
All day, baby, all day.
You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
How long is this gonna go on for? I know what you're talking about.
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. And you nod at each other. Both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is talking about.
Good shit, bro.
So you get it. I need more space. Space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I got a pitch for you. A drawbridge.
Yo, what? Like from ye olden times? That's actually kind of metal, I'm not gonna lie.
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date and the drawbridge lowers to let him in.
Wait! Fucking Dorian talked about being a drawbridge at one point in his history?
Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
Back up, you know how to do this?
Oh yeah, I got everything I need on hand. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
I don't know much about architecture, but I think this might be a little bit beyond the capabilities of a toolbox.
I get it, you're a tough customer, but there's no need to get personal. At least hear the rest of my pitch, huh?
I'm starting to see why Shelly may not trust the guy.
Indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
What about going from downstairs to upstairs? What about Stellar?
Way ahead of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready?
Yeah, hit me.
Grippy socks.
90-degree incline to the side. I think our stairs might be low building, so I'm gonna say burrowing, so I'm gonna say no.
All right, you're the boss. The heck is a load bearing?
Ugh.
Now, how do you feel about indoor pools? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
Wait, is it safe? I feel like there's this is a recipe for electrocution or fuck me, I can't even say that. Electrocution. There we go.
Of course it is. But that's what the chewing gum is for.
What?
You just stick some of it in the outlet holes, and Viola, it's now all shockproof.
That's not how that works.
That concludes my remodeling it. Now, for the actual dating advice, you're just gonna have to sign up for my workshop.
I hope sounds hands-on demonstration.
Oh, you better believe it. I'll be paying real close attention, so you better make sure you're taking notes. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
Alright, y'all so-and-so.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, I think the voice doesn't quite suit him. Personally, like, obviously they wanted that accent. You know, they wanted the whole Brooklyn accent sort of thing, but, I don't know. I feel like he needs like a younger sounding accent, you know? Like you can do that accent just younger, like, hey, Tony! Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Tony! But, hey, Tony! You know what I mean? Eh.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
What is this? Is that a triangle? Is that a musical instrument? Can we have music? You know what? Let's go for music. I've not looked at this one yet. A little different.
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence. her head resting on one hand.
She is very angular.
She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly
She's almost
in front of her.
Illuminati levels of
In fact,
angular.
She doesn't even look at you.
Oh god, she's gonna be a conceited bitch, isn't she? Hey there.
Oh. You're disturbing my thoughts.
Did I just hear a little bit of Queens there? Fouts? You're too pretty to think.
Wow. You really know just how to speak to a triangle, huh?
I don't know whether that was sarcasm or not.
Phew. Anyway, well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Of course it is. Bow. Can't quite place her just yet.
And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy.
Oh, do tell. Ooh, about who?
Not who, what?
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
The Illuminati?
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love.
Oh god, oh no, she's one of those. Y'all read frickin' Twilight, don't you?
Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in.
So there's no exclusivity with you then, is there? Yes, that explains the whole triangle theme.
Just look at me. Angles in all the right places.
Yeah. You're certainly working them angles.
Who could resist?
Me. Somebody must be if you're fantasizing.
Dare you?
Yeah!
I got plenty of dates, thank you very much. I'm just intentionally celibate. For my clarity and whatnot.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
No, never heard of it.
Yeah? Well, I never heard of you. How'd you like that?
I like it fine, I guess.
Ugh,
I really need to
whatever.
scratch my eye, holy shit.
Try to be open-minded for one damn second, all right? Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island.
Yeah, I've watched reality TV before. I've heard of shit like this. It's not
They
good.
gotta pair off into groups of 3. And every week, a love triangle gets voted off.
This might be another character that ends up hating me, I'm not gonna lie.
The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million. But that ain't all. They offer them money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
It sounds fucking petty as fuck. It sounds toxic as hell, yeah.
Toxic? It's sexy and fulfilling is what it is.
Nah, bitch. If that's sexy and fulfilling, then you are the toxin right here.
Go play therapist somewhere else, Square.
You can call me a squirrel all you want. Here's the thing about a squirrel, right? Squirrels are sturdy. Yo, if you try and hold anything sturdy on your shape, you're just gonna bend right down. Nah. You can keep your angles somewhere else. I want something nice and sturdy.
In your dreams, maybe.
Nah, I don't think so. My dreams have been far more interesting than you. I have been putting off using the fucking hangers, because I can't imagine the hangers are very interesting. I wonder what happens at the attic later at night. See, I thought that maybe I could activate the spider webs, but apparently not. Let's go for this. Don't know what it is, let's just try it.
A grand dame with
Yo!
a gothic vibe regards you with an expression that's hard to read.
Yo!
She holds your forgotten, formerly trendy robot dog in her arms, petting him idly.
She has a rope. Oh my. Oh. I have never been more interested.
Well, well. If it isn't the one who made me. Ugh.
Lady Memoria. Oh, honey. Oh, I like. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I suppose I'm a bit... disappointed?
See, I've got Furbies behind me. There's a new Furby coming out this month, DJ Furby. It's kind of based on the Long Boys that the community online make. Really cool that we're getting an official one. If I legitimately still love something from my past, it's part of my present. I don't drop that shit.
For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, you just look so normal. I was hoping for a real Frankenbrine to go with all this preservation.
I love her. I'm in love. Don't worry, I'm weirder than the same.
Oh, excellent. Normalcy can be boring.
Depends on what you consider normal.
And I do so loathe being bored.
Oh, look at the doggo react. Also, what's that? Oh, that's one of those, like, fortune teller things. You know, like the girls used to make them in school. I tried to get them to teach me how to make one at one point, but they never did. The whole fortune teller thing, you know, where they flip it around like that. Really, really cool.
All this time, I've been in your house, and this is the first time you've come up to visit me. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire.
Ooh, some spicy talk there, lady.
Is it? I suppose so. Spicy is not generally the first descriptor applied to me.
No, I would say mysterious and alluring.
Bitter, cold, dangerous, damaged, deranged, unhinged, mad.
Yet, for some reason, I'm finding myself drawing closer.
I had a lover once, a ladder, who told me I was the black hole she couldn't wait to fall into. She's gone now. Memories. At long last, we are going to go through all of this. Every single piece.
Sounds like fun, to be honest.
We're going to see, sort, and dispose of each object stuffed in the corners up here, and finally, order will reign.
Okay, I'm into this. Can we decorate the house with all the shit that we find up here? Oh, please tell me that's the case. If it's the case that all the random, like, bits of memorabilia we see up to here that we can keep, we decorate in the house, that would be awesome.
I love chaos as much as the next memory, but enough is enough.
No, having a big fucking sort out with another person, going through a bunch of memories in old dusty boxes, that actually sounds really fun.
I'm starting to look like Jerry.
But if I get rid of all this old stuff, won't I be getting rid of you too?
Oh no. You are long past the point of no return with me. I exist now, and I'll go on existing.
Good.
The cleansing I'm demanding will simply mean that I can exist with some semblance of dignity. Though perhaps I shouldn't ask you to do this with me. I know how tantalizing it is to be worried to distraction. But no, needs must. We've established I won't die. Though, another time, that might be fun. Let's get on with it.
Oh god, this woman works on me. I'm ready, let's do it.
The first of your tasks for me is to gather Cam and Art, so that we might proceed efficiently.
Ooh. I don't know Cam. Who's Cam?
Who is Cam? He's your trash can.
I was hoping for a
Perhaps
camera.
you should go acquaint yourself. These two are both necessary for our project to proceed, so off you go.
Well, I'm very familiar with Art. So I guess we're gonna be... Oh my god, she's the ghost. The ghost of the past. Oh, I love this game so much. Ah, this hypes the fuck out of me. This seems so cool. Okay. Fuck the guy with the fucking exercise bullshit. I want to go for the ghost of the past. Right, let's go and find a trash can. Let's go say hi. And then we can move on from there. Okay. Oh, God. I am so hyped to do this. Let's see the trash can. You.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic.
Kinda punky.
Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
I don't know where I'd put his personality just by his design. This is gonna be interesting.
Huh?
Like, maybe like a 90s stoner? Oh, the music. It's a little country. It's like Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama. Got some trash to run through. Let's go. Alright.
What?
Man, a few words. Cam. Trash can. I was hoping for a camera, but there we go. Can't have a photography character. Hey man, what up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Okay. No, it wasn't antagonistic. Fuck off. It was aloof and mysterious.
Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here.
Okay, now that was antagonistic.
Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
We do this every day, dude. What'd you bring?
Well, let me check.
I'll just wait.
How about this half of this Dale burrito? Okay, we'll go for that.
Sauce packet or no?
I got sauce packet.
Score. What kind of sauce?
So is this dude gonna be like a philosophy fucking like homeless dude? Spicy kind.
Oh, bring it on. Day old Pinto Fiesta. Let's go. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Okay, it seemed like I have chosen correctly. Great, enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Yeah, are we gonna like talk or hang out or something?
Wasn't planning on it.
So then, what now?
Now you go.
I'm not gonna say that.
Go. Be free.
I kinda like him. I am free. I'm free to be here.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
I don't know. I kind of like him. He has like a personality. I've got to crack the nut before I get to the delicious center. You know what I mean? I'll crack that nut. Right. Well, if that's the case, now that we've got a new day, maybe we can go and talk to the other guys, right? Now, I don't know whether we need to talk to these guys just yet, but also he asked me to talk to the Cappy, so maybe I can talk to her about him as well. So many opportunities. So let's go and speak to oh wait, today's the first day, isn't it? Right. If today's the first day and I know him now, maybe I can just completely just jump into this. Oh no, wait, I can only do it at night, can't I? Right, okay, we've got the rest of the day to do this shit, right? Okay. I'm legitimately excited for that questline. It looks really cool. Right. Let's talk to Shelly, maybe? And now that I've met those two characters... No. Let's talk to this guy. Just trying to figure out how it would logically connect.
You ready for your first workshop?
Let's go. I still don't understand why you're qualified to give relationship advice.
The way I see it, building a relationship's no different from building, well, anything. And seeing as how I'm a master builder...
You're something, alright. More like master baiter, sass. Okay, I can't select that. I think he'd appreciate that. I'm not gonna say it.
Whatever.
I think he'd appreciate that, I'm not gonna lie.
Qualified just fine.
You're a toolbox, which means you only know as much as I do. Which is jack shit.
I gotta disagree. You forget I studied under Greg, the contractor?
Who?
Yeah, you know the guy. You brought him in to spiff up the joint after we moved in.
Oh, you mean the guy that put Shelly's fucking walls up wrong? You mean Greg from Greg's List?
Yeah, that's the one. He took me all around the house that week. Taught me everything I know.
That man was not a contractor. I literally paid him in deli meat, per his request.
Well, you got a scream of a deal. He really knew his stuff.
Alright then, blow me away.
First things first. In a courtship, as on a job site, you want to look busy. You don't gotta be doing nothing, you just gotta look it.
Wouldn't it be easy just to talk to whoever you're trying to impress?
No. Come on, you think I gotta do much talking when I walk around looking like this? Check out this tool belt.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm assuming that a guy that looks like this would get a lot of attention whether he wanted it or not.
Folks dig the construction thing.
True, it is a kink. I'm more of a policewoman kind of guy. I just have so much charm, you know, why waste it?
I ain't wasting it, just saving my energy. That's energy I can
like how
use
it's
to
hot.
carry
Is
heavy
it hot?
things and look busy. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Lesson number 2.
Take detailed notes. Let's go.
You just wrote down lesson number 2?
Yes.
Wow, commitment. It's what's on the outside that counts.
Oh, God. Really, he's kind of right, though. In terms of attraction, what you look like is more important, right? What's on the outside is more important for attraction. What's on the inside is more important for retention. You know?
Take the paint job in the bathroom. Nothing. Greg did a great job covering up that black stuff we found.
Black stuff? We have mold?
I think he called it, mold.
We have mold?
Don't even worry about it. You can't see it no more.
It's still there, though!
It's all deep in the walls. And hey, just like the mole or whatever you got in your house, only thing that matters in love is appearances. Your lover don't need to know what's underneath the surface.
I'm starting to dislike this guy. Yeah.
What's wrong about it? People don't actually need to know you. Not deep down, anyway. You just figure out what your lover wants, and then you become that.
Maybe
on
he
the outside.
Maybe he feels this way because he's a tool, and he's used to being used. Takes a real secure and sexy toolbox to change himself for a lover.
See? You're really starting to get it. All right. That's enough wisdom for today. Gotta give you time to digest all that good advice. Hope you were taking notes. Next time you're getting tested.
So it's a practical exam.
Of course it's gonna be practical. How else am I gonna make sure you know your Get here ready to fall in love, baby.
Yo, you just did.
There's the lunch bell. Gotta
okay.
run. Remember
I
what
thought
told
he
you?
made that
Test
sound.
Next time.
Got it, Tomes. I like how you can, like, really commit to the bit of writing notes. Alright, let's talk with... I've got 3. Let's talk with the table again, then to Shelly, and then we will go to, her. And then I might end the stream there because I have a little bit of shit to do before the end of the night.
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Hey, Abel! How you doing today, partner?
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine.
Yeah, you seem pretty peppy today, man.
Oh, well, you know, sometimes a table just wants to feel heard.
Aww.
Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. Just feels nice to be understood, you know?
I really like this guy. Yo, it's so nice that she gets you, man.
It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job.
Yeah, man, when you're the support for everyone around you, it gets tiring work, man.
We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do.
True that.
But how many people's job is it to lift?
You, Shelly, and the Russian you mentioned, I forget her name.
To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out.
See, I love the concept, the playing with concept in this game. I love it. This shit's like the main thing I really like about this game. The whole idea that you personify a household object and then you give it traits based on what that, like, thing would be, right? He's a table. He's used to kind of lifting up the rest of the world, to be there for people, to be a support, you know? Like, it's a big-ass table, so he's big and like, broad, and I love it, man. I love it. I think it's such a cool... I just think it's so cool.
It's a lonely lot in the life of a table, but I knew what the job was when I signed up.
Did you sign up for it, though, man? I feel like it was assigned to you.
Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself.
It makes me want to pet the table I'm sat on right now, man. Hey, computer desk. I got you built especially for this job. And sometimes I regret some of the decisions because you don't really have any ventilation, but you know what? You are here every single day for me, buddy. I'm resting my leg on you every single day because I sit weird. And it's nice. It's nice. You do a good job, table. I am sat by you every single day. You are supporting me on the things that I love to do. You are here for me whenever I want to relax or get busy editing or any shit like that. I appreciate you, table.
That's Dasha.
I see maybe you should talk to her more often, man.
You think so?
Yeah, she's a real positive effect on you.
Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now.
I think you should at least consider it, man. She brings out the best in you.
I'll consider it, yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself.
One thing I want to point out, by the way, is some of the etchings that's in his table. See that little S? That was a really popular thing to sketch back in the day in school.
Just remember what I said.
You got your little
before,
heart
okay?
there with a thing on it.
I'm here if you need me.
Kind of stuff kids would like etch into the wooden tables back in the day.
I will. You take care now.
See, I don't want to love this guy now. I want to get him involved with the other girl. Right. Let's talk to Shelly now.
Hey, Deuterino.
Hey, Shelly.
Shelly still has a slight air of nervousness to her, but the edge in her voice is gone.
So, I was doing a lot of thinking.
That's not good.
And some reading up online.
That's really not good.
I thought always being positive would help the negativity and fear I felt.
Oh, is this gonna be a note on toxic positivity? Because please let me, because I fucking hate the people that go, positive vibes, it's okay, affirmations, everything's okay. It's just about perspective. Fuck off. Sometimes things are shit, and the most healthy thing to do is acknowledge that the things are shit. The more you live in delusion, the more miserable you're gonna be. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a moan. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging that something's fucking shit. Doesn't matter if there's somebody out there that has things worse than you. You're not living their life, you're living your life. And right now, your life is pretty shit, things are going wrong, and it is okay to feel that. You do not need to put a positive spin on everything, because all that does is reinforce how goddamn shit you're feeling, because you know you're lying to yourself. Yes, let's have a character that covers that bullshit right there.
But I guess that's what folks call toxic positivity.
Woo, woo, woo! Yes, fuck toxic positivity. I like myself a little bit of positive negativity. You moan, you have a good whinge, and you feel better for it afterwards.
And that's bad.
It is.
I was just so scared of falling down and letting everybody down. I was pushing people away without even meaning to.
I don't blame you considering your situation, girl.
Well, thanks, but it was the wrong way to go.
True, but I don't want to be an asshole to you.
I'm still scared of falling down, honestly. I don't really know what to do with all that fear.
Wait, is that Skeletor? That's an action figure on a jacket there. Learning to deal with it can be a lifelong struggle, man.
Yeah. Maybe that's okay.
Okay, I really like this character.
But look, I gotta thank you. Most everybody runs away from me before too long. You stuck around. And you were supportive.
I think I've unlocked friendship.
I don't know if I'd have ever been able to relax long enough to rethink my entire deal without you around. In a way, you were my shelf.
Aw, Shelly.
So thanks. There's, one more thing.
Let's get you repaired.
I haven't been close to anybody in a long time. And you've been on my mind so much.
Oh, maybe I did unlock
I
love.
thought it was all the anxiety at first. But last night, instead of staying up because I was scared you were gonna hate me, I kept thinking, I want to see that smile again.
Aww.
Do you think maybe we could be more than friends?
Hell to the fuck yes.
You would? Oh my god. I've never done this before. I don't know what happens
Wait,
next.
can't we fix her?
I'm scared, but I feel fluttery.
Aww.
It's nice.
Shelley reaches out for your hand. Her grip is strong, but there's a sweet softness in her touch.
Wood.
I feel like with you by my side, I can take on anything.
Sorry guys, she's a wooden shelf. Whew.
It's easy not to worry about the bad things when I see you smile like that. The future feels bright.
Aw. Yeah, Shelly really grew on me. Nice. I seem to really like the empathy characters, it seems. I seem to really like those. But can't we fix her is the question. Like, I want to fix her shelves. I thought that was going to be a quest. She even name-dropped several characters. Unless that was just there to lead you to other characters.
And here you are.
Hater.
Your load looks a tad light, though, wouldn't you say?
Sorry.
I recall clearly asking you to come back to me with 2 companions. 2, as you'll know, isn't 1. And 2, most certainly, is not. Bring me the rubbish bin. Bring me the pallet.
Oh, crap, right, I'll be... Okay, I guess I don't know the bin that well enough, then. I need to work on him first.
I don't know how I shall bear your absence.
Nah, fair enough. She asked me to do something and I fucked it up. Okay. Also, yes, I am clearly biased because I find her whole vibe to be incredibly attractive, but let's ignore that. Right, it's near 10 o'clock. I've got some shit to do, and I've got to be up at a reasonable time tomorrow, so I think I better get going. This has been fun, though. Words cannot express how much I love this game. I've got a few problems with it. There's a few gripes. I do have a few gripes. But with all the fun I've had with the game and just the fact that I'm constantly excited to find new characters. Like, I don't like all of them, but there's like, what, over 100 fucking characters? I ain't gonna like all of them. Like, how many fucking characters do we have here? Like, we have... It is over 100, isn't it? Or is it 100? Yeah, it's 102. Technically 100, then 2 DLC characters. Like, I mean, yeah, like... They're gonna, it's gonna, they're not all gonna be winners, right? But no, it is good. It is really, it's really fun. There's like so much to discover. There's some hidden secret shit, like you gotta figure out how to get in the attic, and you gotta figure out how to get into the crawl space, and then there's characters that aren't directly obvious, like Doug. Like, I would have never found Doug if it weren't for that chatter that was talking last time I streamed this. So no, it's a really cool game. I love it. I love the concept of it. I love the execution for the most part. Oh, he's come upstairs. Okay, we're gonna have to talk to him.
You're back. How I've longed for your tender embrace.
My snappy little lover, I'm ready to realize. Oh god, no. Wait, can I do that? How you doing, Logan?
Hey, lover. You mind swapping out my cheese? It's getting a little funky in here.
Don't ever change.
That's what you get for bringing Limburger.
Such is love with Von Trapp.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look like... I've got to realize all of them. So in order to get the best ending, can I realize characters that I hate? Or characters that hate me? Because you get the stats regardless. The key guy gives you, like, candies that you can use to kind of, like, reset ones that you fucked up, so maybe that's how I do it? I don't know. We'll figure it out, but at the moment, I'm just enjoying the basic play-by-play. Right, I'm gonna save the game, quit, do what I need to do, and call the stream here. No one really was here today, but that's fine, it's fine. I've enjoyed running my mouth, and I've got some footage from my top 5 this year, which is kind of one of the reasons I did this. The VOD's gonna be here